We are prepared for government. We are prepared for government. We are prepared for government. You're not, though, are you? Alex Wilson's here. The largest ever petition seen at the London Assembly, with over 35,000 signatures, is going to be delivered, or it may have been delivered already, to try and get Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, to reconsider a toll charge that he's going to put on a new crossing across the Thames, which is going to be called, I guess, Blackwall 2. Alex, very good morning to you.
Morning, Mike. Great to be on the show.
I drive through the Blackwall Tunnel once or twice a week, and every day I look at and see the second Blackwall Tunnel being built next to it, which seems to be one of the worst ideas anybody's ever had, because they're going to basically have two tunnels now, providing twice as much traffic going into the same part of London, which presumably is going to result in complete and utter gridlock. But they're going to now start charging people to drive in the new one, but not the old one. Is that right?
No, that's not right. That would be an issue in itself, but it's worse than that. In addition to charging for using the new Silvertown tunnel when that opens next year, Sadiq also wants to charge for the Blackwall tunnel as well. This is a tunnel that's been free to use since it first opened over 100 years ago. You can be paying up to £8 a day if you go both ways, particularly during peak hours, and it's just yet another tax on hardworking Londoners. We've already had ULEZ, and we've seen that that's made no material difference to air quality in outer London. It's just a revenue-raising measure for Sadiq Khan. We've got almost a quarter of London households living in relative poverty, and this is just yet another thing that's going to hit businesses, families and commuters. Up to £8 every day to drive through that tunnel. So what I've been doing, I've been working with a local resident in Blackheath who's been working extremely hard on this campaign. He's gathered a petition with now up to 37,000 signatures. It's the largest ever petition that's been delivered to the London Assembly. I'm presenting that at the Assembly meeting this afternoon. Right. Begging almost Sadiq to change his mind and see some common sense and get back on the side of hard-working Londoners. Presumably
he's going to say £8 a day per car going there and back is going to create hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds of revenue, which he will no doubt say he needs to somehow clean the air in London or something.
I'm sure that's what he'll say, but we know there's huge amounts of waste at all levels of government, and nowhere is that more true than here in City Hall. So what I want to do is look very closely at the budgeting and try and work out how we could save this money somewhere else. But fundamentally, it's about making sure that hard-working Londoners aren't paying the price for Sadiq's vanity projects.
When is this second tunnel opening, anyway?
It'll be open early next year.
Right. Because I'm worried as well about the knock-on effect it's going to have on a Rotherhithe tunnel, which is the free tunnel further into London. Sort of between the Blackwall Tunnel and Tower Bridge. I don't want to get too local for people who are outside of London, but it's basically the east end of London. Because whenever the Blackwall Tunnel has a problem, the whole of that section of London just becomes an absolute quagmire and a parking lot, and you can't move anywhere.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why I think opening the new tunnel is in itself not a bad thing. It's about relieving capacity and making movement easier. However,
yeah, but it won't, though, because what it's going to do, though, is create a double-sided tunnel coming into the same space on the north side of the river. It's like building two bridges to go into one road.
I think that the real impact in terms of having a knock-on effect on traffic will be, as you mentioned, the Rotherhithe tunnel, which already is very, very, very congested. If people will be driving further into London to try and avoid the tolls on these new tunnels, around there it's going to be horrendous. But fundamentally, it's about trying to stand up for common sense. We've been able to cross north and south using the Blackwall Tunnel for over 100 years. There's no reason that I can see that shouldn't continue.
No, absolutely right. Well, we wish you luck with it, Alex. Good fortune this afternoon. I mean, I don't hold out too much hope because Sadiq Khan doesn't listen to anybody. But well done for trying at the very least. Because somebody must be paying for this thing as well. I bet you it's not as though the taxpayer is having to pay to construct the tunnel.